Welcome in. Thanks for joining us for a special edition of the WHHI Daily News, focusing on the high school football teams in the Lowcountry. Looking forward to a great 2024 season. The Bluffton Bobcats, certainly one of those. Coach Hayden Gregory in your second season now. I've asked a couple other coaches. Is it third?
Third.
Wow. How time flies if you're having fun. Third season. I've talked to a couple of guys in their second, and they've talked about how much things change between year one and year two. How much did that change for you? And now, what can you take into year three?
You know, a lot of people don't know who Lou Holtz is.
Yeah.
But Lou Holtz has a great quote where he said, year three is really where you figure out what a program's about under a new coach. So, because you kind of need to get out the older kids to really establish, your culture and your identity and what you mean and everything. So, I'm really looking forward to this year. I feel like we made a ton of progress the last 2 years, and our team motto this year is finish the mission. We were really probably 2 football plays away from winning a region championship last year, but we just didn't finish it, right? So what we're focusing on this year is how do we finish that? How do we win a region championship? How do we make a deep run in the playoffs? How do we win a state championship?
So how do you do that?
Kind of friggin' I almost used a bad word, but we got to work our tails off is how we got to do that. Yeah, absolutely work our butts off.
This is a group that's used to working, though.
Absolutely.
How do you like the senior class? Now that they're your guys.
Yeah, I remember when I first got to the school, and this senior class was freshmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember watching them in their little PE classes and, hearing things about them from other coaches. And it's so funny because a lot of them are playing different positions that they didn't even play as freshmen when I got there. And they have just totally transformed from young boys into men. And I'm really proud of them. I think our senior class is really high character kids, and they're some of the hardest working kids that I have ever worked with.
All right, let's talk leadership from those seniors. Nate Ulmer, one of the wide receivers. You guys threw the ball around a lot last year, and had some great success. How do you build on that?
We just do the same thing, but more, I get to play a bigger role this year, and I think that'll really help other people kind of come into their shoes as well. So this guy right here, he's going to throw that thing. It's going to throw that thing good.
And you're going to catch it.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Talk about senior leadership, though, because that's critical, especially when you're in a program that's growing like yours is.
It is, especially when you've been here for 4 years. A lot of people look up to you. You just got to lead by example more than anything, not try to, do too much. And I think that younger people really look up to that, because I know I did.
Yeah, I was going to say, tell me about the experience, you looking up last year to the seniors saying, hey, that's going to be me next year.
Oh, yeah. Just a lot of big things. You don't really see all the undercover stuff, all the work that they put in. They show up every single day to the weight room, practice. Most people just kind of see what goes on in the field, and that's what I see too, but I also get to see kind of every single bit of hard work that they put in. So.
Yeah. Hayden coming back is going to help, for sure, huh? Not many schools get a guy coming back who's coming off the year he did.
Yeah, he had a lot of good playing experience last year, but this year he gets to step into the full offense, and I'm really expecting a big year from him. It helps that he has a lot of good pieces around him, so if he's ever in trouble, he can just throw it up to Nate or Carnell, or he can hand it off to his running back, or he's got pretty good legs and he can run it himself. And I don't know if he knows how to slide yet, so we might need to work on that a little bit, but he's pretty big, so I think he can run over some littler people.
Jump over them instead of having to slide under them. The lines, though, on both sides of the ball usually decide how well a team is going to play, no matter how good your skill position people are. How do you feeling about that?
Well, good thing is right here I have a 3-year starter who's our starting right guard, Gavin Carrick, and he's been a staple on our offensive line the last couple of years, and he's such a great leader with that group. I feel really good about him getting that group right. And then defensive line-wise, we have 2 guys that played for us a lot last year that are going to be coming back, and our nose guard, Chris Doyle, is going to be one of the best defensive linemen in the entire state. So I'm really excited about him.
The best? The best. All right.
He bench pressed, 320 yesterday? It was a good amount. So he's a pretty good player.
Defense is usually what wins championships too. We've talked about all the offensive firepower. You got to stop the other guy though, right?
We actually have more starters returning on defense this year. All of our DBs returned, so that is awesome. The only thing that we're missing on defense is really good senior leadership. Jeremiah Curry was our stud on defense last year, so we really just need to find someone to fill those shoes. Hopefully guys like Jaden can fill those, and we'll be all right over there.
All right, good luck to you guys.
Yes,
it sounds like a lot of optimism. You guys are pretty excited about the 2024
we are fired
season.
up, fired up.
Fired up. All right. The Bluffton Bobcats getting ready for year 3. I'll get it right. Year 3 under Coach Hayden Gregory. We'll be back with more of our previews of the high school football season right after this.